Archangel Michael, master the illusion of the 3D matrix. I am Archangel Michael, and I come to be with you at this time, in this indeed time change that you are in right now, this timeline change that you are creating. Indeed, there are many timelines, but the old timeline, the old biblical timeline, the old timeline that those of the forces of darkness seek to hold you to is gone. That is no longer. Yes, there will be what will seem like remnants of it, when those catastrophes and various things happen to people, but know that even as it happens to them, they are part of the plan. They came here knowing, not at a conscious level in their lifetime, but they came knowing before they took on this body. They knew what they were facing. They knew what was going to happen. And there were times throughout the lifetime that they were able, if they wanted to say no. I do not want to have that happen, but because of who they are at a higher, deeper level, they allowed it to occur so that they could be a part of that continuing plan. So know that everything happens for a reason. It is all part of the universal plan, no matter how it goes. That is why those of your brothers and sisters from the stars cannot interfere. They have to allow you to have your free will, and to individually and collectively create the new expression, the new experience, the new reality of the new world that you are creating. They have to allow that, but there are times when it is beyond the individual expression to control what is happening. And then they can intervene, not interfere, but intervene on your behalf. That is what has happened many, many times, where they have kept various catastrophes from happening. Such as something that would happen to the planet, perhaps an asteroid striking the planet, which would have caused tremendous turmoil and damage and loss of life throughout the planet. They intervened in those circumstances. They have intervened in your nuclear expressions at various times. So you see, they are there. We are here for you at all times, but again, it is within you. It is up to you as individuals, certainly, and especially as individuals at first, for as individuals, you are creating the collective consciousness moving forward. That is how it works. You find the inner knowing within you first. You remember first who you are, and then you can begin to affect others around you, and then those begin to affect others around them, and so on until the entire planet, all of those that are ready, are able to then, indeed, see the light of truth, and feel, and know the inner expression within themselves, that they are God walking within themselves here on the planet. That is what you are all moving toward, that is the ascension process. So continue to allow for that, move forward, for you to move forward, and know at all times that you are moving forward, and that you are mastering the illusion. You are mastering the illusion, know that, at all times, know that you are in that process, not that you can do it, not even that you will do it, know that you are doing it, right now, in this moment, and in every movement moving forward, every moment moving forward, know that. The more that you know that, more that you fully embrace the knowing of that, then you become the masters, the ascended masters, and are ready to take your place as those ascended masters. I am Archangel Michael, and I leave you now in peace and love and oneness, and that you continue to move forward in the direction, in the way, that I have given, that you master the illusion in every given moment moving forward. Patience, something is stirring. Mars has slowed for its direct station on February 23 at 17 of Cancer. And as it does so, it makes a trine to Saturn in Pisces. It may still be out of bounds, pushing against limits, but the limits themselves are gently pushing back. There are reasons why Mars is considered to be exalted in the Saturn sign of Capricorn. Mars left to its own devices can be dangerous. We need the things of Mars: fire, energy, heat, motivation, movement, and passion. However, too much fire can destroy, and too much passion can consume our senses. But if you take that same energy, and you channel it in a constructive way, much like the insulation around a wire guides the energy for a selective purpose, so we can use Saturn to channel our energy, and our passions in useful ways. Retrograde and out of bounds Mars feels both stagnant and reckless at the same time. Like swimming upstream with your last ounce of energy, Saturn reminds us that there is only one way forward, and that is to persist. We don't give up the fight when Mars is trine Saturn. We don't throw our hands up in frustration, we persist. Due to its station, Mars will continue to trine Saturn through the middle of April, at which time Mars will approach the last of its oppositions to Pluto. This is the stuff that requires courage and fortitude. The stuff that requires staunch determination. This is not about losing our way. This is about staying the course. Use the Mars/Saturn trine for anything that requires patience, planning, discipline and persistence. And that is true even if your heart isn't particularly in it. Set goals for yourself, both long-term and short-term. And just through sheer determination you will make progress, even if it doesn't feel like it is happening at the time. And before you know it, you will make it through to the other side. One day at a time, one foot in front of the other. Be clearly aware of the stars and infinity on high. Then life seems almost enchanted after all. Tilda Vincent van Gogh. On Friday, Mercury dives into the Diluvian depths of Pisces, followed by the Sun on February 18th, and so we enter Pisces season. With 4 planets, plus the North Node, in the sign of Pisces we are being asked to have faith, even in the face of uncertainty. To have hope even when all else appears otherwise. Soon, Neptune and then Saturn will enter Aries. But before they do so they are moving through the liminal void found at the very end of Pisces. Whenever the slow-moving planets, like Neptune, enter Aries, it can almost feel like a revival, or even rebirth. But from where we are standing, with Neptune, in the last few degrees of its 160-year-long journey through the whole zodiac, there is a sloughing off, a sadness, a bit of ennui, and perhaps even some deep despair. We stand on the threshold of a new order, something that could even feel like a spiritual rebirth. We just have no idea what that is going to look like. We cannot yet see it. So as we stand here with Neptune, in the last degrees of the last sign of the zodiac, we are all being asked to take this leap of faith as we progress out into the unknown. Never are we more intuitive than when we immerse ourselves in the sign of Pisces, a sign of vast potential. Never can we feel more, see more, touch more hearts than through the sign of divine compassion. We may stand here waiting for the other shoe to fall into the apparent chaos of the abyss that is opening before us, but know that much of what we are seeing is confounded by so much smoke and mirrors. Our homework for the next several weeks is to be present even in the face of impermanence and uncertainty. That means focusing on what is in front of us. Do not ignore it, or pretend it away. See it for what it is now, and know that we are in a state of flux and change. To have faith that we are being led where we need to be, even if it doesn't look like it, and even in the face of uncertainty. To remember that we are all swimming in this great ocean that we call life, and that there are others here with us. We are not alone. And if one falters, we will hold each other up. To remember that within the sign of Pisces is a vast potential, uncommonly perceived at other times, but stronger now. Within that potential we are all planting seeds, therefore plant seeds of hope, plant seeds of compassion, caring and empathy. To remember that together we are so much stronger, so much more powerful than we could possibly be on our own. To recognize and connect to your own divine center from which all potential emerges. Be aware of that still small voice that breathes into your conscience and reminds you of who you truly are in your heart of hearts. For that is what will lead us more surely and more dependably than any other roadmap out there. Through our scientific and technological genius we've made of this world a neighborhood. And now through our moral and ethical commitment we must make of it a brotherhood. We must all learn to live together as brothers tilde, or we will all perish together as fools tilde. Martin Luther King Jr. As a preview, it might be helpful to remember that we are standing on the threshold of an awakening. Much of what we have been experiencing up until now is tainted with destruction. But as all the planets are changing signs this year, they are all going to be in approximately the same degrees of their signs. And as a result they will be speaking to each other in uncommon ways. Pluto in the early degrees of Aquarius will be sextile to Saturn and Neptune as they enter Aries. and as Uranus enters Gemini it will be trine Pluto and sextile Saturn and Neptune. This is incredibly creative energy which can open all sorts of innovative ideas and lay the groundwork for invention and technological breakthroughs. These too can change the world in ways that we might not even be able to fathom. These can also be used to adapt to change in the best possible ways, which may require us to update our goals and strategies for the future. The alignment of these outer planets also asks us to bring our personal goals and strategies more in alignment with our ideals, especially where it can benefit a higher purpose, a cause, or the greater good of humanity as a whole. And so Dr. King also advised us back in those days of the early civil rights movements to commit yourself to the noble struggle for human rights. You will make a greater person of yourself, a greater nation of your country, and a finer world to live in, so may it be. The High Council of Sirius. This is not science fiction. Greetings, we are the High Council of Sirius. We enjoy connecting with you. Thank you for holding the light. As humanity stands at the precipice of this significant transformation, the idea of becoming part of a galactic community becomes increasingly real for many of you. Imagine a world where you not only explore your universe, but also connect with beings from beyond your planet. This journey calls for a profound awakening of your consciousness, and a clearer understanding of your role in the vast cosmic order. While extraterrestrial or extra-dimensional contact has always been portrayed as your science fiction, that has now changed. It is very quickly transforming into what will be your science fact. The knowledge that advanced civilizations have contributed to the human existence over many Earth ages will also be exposed. There have been accounts in your history revealing numerous instances where individuals claim to have connected with otherworldly or celestial beings, receiving messages of peace, love, and unity. The understanding that many other civilizations from the cosmos have shaped your reality, whether it be for positive or negative reasons, is an essential part of your human awakening. You have never been alone in the cosmos. As you open yourselves to the possibility of otherworldly contact, it is vital to prepare for the transformations that are about to unfold. This transformation will greatly benefit your existence and promote positive spiritual evolution. Very soon, you will be acquiring advanced technologies helping to tackle your urgent global and humanitarian issues. Contact with other beings will also expand your collective understanding of consciousness, which will assist in leading to greater empathy and responsibility towards one another and the Earth. Fostering a mindset of openness and curiosity is essential as you prepare for public first contact. Many have asked, how do you know if a being is of positive or negative polarity? We tell you once again to look within yourselves to know truth. We can tell what we feel of other beings, but you yourselves must learn to have your own personal discernment, given to you by the Divine Infinite Creator. Connecting to your own truth amidst rapid changes is critical. Your intuition acts as your internal compass, guiding you toward the light. Trust the insights you gather as you navigate this evolving reality. They will aid in your awakening journey and bring you truth. As you confront the potential for significant shifts in human evolution, nurturing compassion and unity becomes essential. The notion of humanity participating as the Galactic Society is not just storytelling. It is a call to collective action. By prioritizing your own inner awareness and spiritual growth, you can contribute to the awakening of humanity as a whole. Seek your own truth, interact with the cosmic forces around you, and embrace your unique role as an integral part in this grand design. In these transformative times, remember that your journey is both personal and shared. Every experience counts. It is time to unite as awakened souls, ready to embrace the remarkable possibilities that lie ahead. Through this exploration, let it be a gentle reminder that by nurturing your inner self, adapting to change, and connecting with others, you hold the power to navigate the unknown future. Every star in your sky is not just distant light, but the vast potential waiting within you and all around you as you adventure into the new galactic queue. We love you and honor you. We are the High Council of Sirius. Source: arrayofflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light, click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.